Hello, 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 YouTube. How are you guys doing today? That's right. It's your girl Ebony with Real Talk Therapy 101, signing back on for the year. Um, Coming back so that we can continue to have our good conversations here on the channel. Want to apologize for not being able to get any content out to you guys up until this point. But your girl is still sick and under the weather. Um, Not sure what's going on with the Hank. That just will not let me go. So, on the days that I can kind of get up, function, do what I need to do, my eyes aren't running, my nose isn't running, I don't sound completely nasally. I'm going to try to go ahead and take care of everything for the channel so that we can keep moving. I missed you guys. And if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. My name is Ebony Campbell, and I am a certified alcohol and drug counselor in the state of North Carolina. I am also a certified peer support specialist in the state of North Carolina. And I am currently in school working on becoming a licensed clinical social worker so that I can work hopefully in all 50 states, doing some virtual therapy. But here on Real Talk Therapy, we like to call it a conversation. The channel was created so that we can talk about real life things that have us stuck wherever we are and we don't know how to maneuver back. Plus, mental health is such a stigma, especially in the Black community, because we've either been raised to let go and let God, or you'll be all right. Stop crying, get over it. You're tough. Don't let this bother you. We get all these instructions from our elders, but we never get any clear instructions on how to move from one hard thing to the next. Life is gonna life. Things are gonna happen, and we can't go through this life without some type of opposition. And so we want to start the year off first and foremost. If you're new to the channel, again, I want to encourage you to please go back, check me out. You'll see that I've come a long way since starting this YouTube channel. I don't know a lot about it, but I'm getting the equipment and the different things that I need. See my green screen in the back just in case I'm not able to do a background. Then you guys will see what I have kind of going on and how to maneuver through. We also try to do a custom made t-shirt of the day for whatever we may be talking about. But remember, with everything being a little hectic with my schedule, especially beginning next week, we'll have two shorts and one video. So today is just pretty much a recap of who we are, what we do, and then just a little snippet of a conversation to get you through to next week to let you know where we're going to be going with the channel and the conversations, and if there's something that you guys want to talk about, because I'll use music, movies, um real life experiences, conversations, things that I'm learning from other people as I go along my own journey to share with you guys. I also may use higher power, spiritual, religious um examples. I refer to the Holy Bible because I am a Christian. Hope that doesn't deter you from the channel because I respect all beliefs, spiritual beliefs, spiritual journeys, whatever your higher power is. I respect that. I just come from a place of who and what my higher power is. I also feature and just kind of pick this up along the way. I love Coach. And so I will feature a Coach bag and or some type of Coach. I forgot what word I was using last year, but something from Coach. Just featured on each video, and then I was featuring small businesses. And so if there's something that I know about, a resource, kid, or what have you, I put that out there as well. So, with all of that being said, today's shirt, I'm not sure if you guys can see that good or not, but it says "You Matter," and it has the Real Talk Therapy 101 up under there. And the biggest thing with these conversations is that learning that we matter, our feelings matter, our thoughts all these different things with us, they matter. And they come at a cost. You have to protect yourself by any means necessary. And so my kicks for today, like I said, because I'm not completely 100% there, would have been my red Vapor Max. But your girl is sitting here with her house shoes on today. I'm just saying the good honest truth. I did a lot to muster up and get where I am today. And our Coach bag for the day is my new briefcase, Army Fatigue. Um, this is brand spanking new from Coach. So this is my bag of the day. I can put my laptop in here, any important papers. It has a handle if need be, or you can carry it like a briefcase. So good job, Coach. Kudos to the plug, and thank you, thank you. All right, moving on to just kind of what we're gonna talk about. Definitely more in depth next week. But what we're gonna be talking about is letting it go. The cliche, water under the bridge. Oh, that's water under the bridge. But is it really water under the bridge if you don't allow it to keep flowing under the bridge? Because if you say it's water under the bridge and eventually your water starts to overtake your bridge, that means it's not flowing. That means you're still holding on to what you're saying is under, because water flows under a bridge unless it's too much water and the water consumes the bridge. So if it's water under the bridge, that means you're letting something continue to flow, and let it flow right on out of your system. Let it flow right on out of your life. Let that mess go. Because if you continue to hold on to it, you're going to suffocate and or drown yourself. How can it be water under the bridge if you do not allow it to flow? The cliche itself, hold on one second, because y'all know your girl write her stuff down and try to let you know where it is that I'm coming from with this stuff, just in case you want to check your facts. So, what happens when there's too much water under the bridge? And this original cliche came from two different places, according to the internet. And remember, I told y'all I don't solely rely on the internet, but for some stuff, I'll go there real quickly and I'll pull down. If it kind of makes sense to me, I will share it. If it doesn't make sense to me at all, I ignore it and go on. And then I try to do some additional research. But it says it's originated or is believed to derive from an ancient Greek concept where Greek philosopher Hieraclitus, Hieracitus, whoever that is, expressed you cannot step twice in the same river, or step in the same place twice in a river. Which means once time passes, events cannot be reversed, and they're like water flowing under a bridge, moving on and not returning. What's happened in our past, it can't be undone. We can't redo it. It's done. It's done. It's over with. You face the music. You got to move on. Let that stuff flow. Quit trying to revisit it. Quit trying to fix it. Quit trying to make it be okay. Quit trying to make sense of it. Leave it alone and let it flow. Water under a bridge will find a way to continue to flow. It's time to switch things up so that the water under your bridge that you've been holding can start to flow. You have to start preparing to let go. Tony Braxton has a song. The name of that song is Just Let Go. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. When you let something flow and take its natural course, you're allowing room for whatever that thing was to get up out your way so that you can start taking steps in the direction where you really want to go. When we harbor hurt, when we harbor anger, when we harbor confusion, when we continue to just stand fast and hold on to things that we need to let go of, we end up suffocating ourselves. We begin to feel like we're drowning. It feels like the room is closing in on you. You have to let it flow. Don't be around here saying you over something and you're really not. Don't be around here trying to move like you're trying to get past something if you haven't addressed it head on. And a lot of the times the issues are personal. What you're struggling with is not something that someone has done to you or said to you. It's your internal stuff that you have not been able to let go of. If every time you turn around, you're upset with somebody about something they did to you months, weeks, and years ago, and you're looking for reasons to drag that mess out, you're the problem, not the individual. If you forgive, you have to let it flow. Forgiveness comes with letting all kinds of stuff flow, because we know that if we truly forgive, we start working past it to move in different directions. When you don't truly forgive, you're still stuck in some fragment of it. Me personally, when I'm still stuck, I don't allow the person that hurt me to be a part of me being stuck, especially if I said I forgive you. I backed up. Now I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this stuff in a different way. I'm not doing what I used to do when it came down to some of this stuff. I'm not behaving how I used to behave if I'm moving past it. I have to start making changes. And that's something that you guys, you get stuck in that place and you don't want to go, and it's everybody else's fault. Man, move. Flow like the water. Get on with yourself. Live your life. Being unbothered truly means being unbothered. Speak your peace, knock the dust off your feet, and keep it moving. You shouldn't have to be the one that always understands and succumbs to everybody else's feelings. Sometimes people need to tiptoe around you. Sometimes people need to feel uncomfortable around you. Talk your talk. Say what you need to say. Ask the questions that you need to ask. And when you don't get clarity, let that mess flow. Let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. You got to continue to hold on to it. It can cause you so many different issues in the long run. And so next week we're gonna go more in depth of what it looks like to let things go, how to let things flow, what you can replace instead of dealing with those things, and how you can begin to move forward. Now, because I did say I was going to feature a business each week, and I know I won't be back on with you guys until next week. Like I said, we're going to do shorts on Monday and Friday and a full video on Wednesday. But the company that I did want to feature for this week, because the girl getting in front of this camera, I started to notice a lot about myself that I want to change. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, but everything to do with me. And so, of course, from social media, I ran across this company called Bougie Hippie. And I'm going to have their picture and their product posted at the end of this video. And one thing I do is, for one, I support probably everybody with a small business. Lord in heaven knows. I'm going to support you, especially if I know you or if it's something that I feel like might help me. And so I saw Yandy Smith talking about this Fupa flat. So I went on the link and I ordered some. So I just got mine. So I just started it. So you guys will be able to be on here with me, and you've been seeing my Fupa since I've been here. But we gonna get that girl flat. Get that Fupa flat. Then I'm gonna cut up. I'm gonna go ahead on and tell y'all, because back in the day, your girl used to be a force to reckon with. But I did hold on to it, because I did not have to do much then, or at least I didn't think I was doing that back then. But I really was. I was clubbing, dancing. That's exercise. I was running. I was way more active than I am now, so I can get it back. But in addition to that, we're gonna try this Fupa flat. It is vegetarian based. It's not supposed to be all these other things that's in there. So today is my second day taking it, but we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna check out Bougie Hippie. .com. They got some other things on there that I'm interested in. But just, wanted to feature them, and you can go on their website. It'll be posted at the end of this video. And I'm just so glad to be reconnected with you guys. Continue to keep me in your thoughts as I continue to try to get well. Finally started taking some Dayquil with honey, and I'm feeling a lot better. I was able to do this video without coughing and, getting caught up in this mucus and all this stuff that I've had going on. So, welcome back to Real Talk Therapy. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys next week. And remember, if there's water under the bridge, let's begin to let it flow under the bridge. Because if not, when it gets to be too much water, you're going to drown the bridge. It ain't going to be no bridge for the water to flow under. And, remember, we get to dictate how our story goes. Nobody else can tell us what's what when it comes to us. You matter. Remember that. Take care of yourself. Remember to continue to do some things for self-care. And I will see you guys really, really soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.